Happy morning, students. We are in the latest number set of whole numbers. Uh, Whole number set is the latest set that we know. In whole numbers, we use numbers uh, for measuring purposes also. That's why the number 0 is included in that to denote the starting point of any measurement. And it is also used as a means for counting also. So whole number serves the purpose of measurement as well as counting. Okay. And we have studied about some of the characteristics associated with the number set. We have checked it to some benchmarks, to some set of properties to test its consistency. So these properties we have seen in the previous session. We have discussed about some of the properties. This is a distributive property of multiplication over addition or subtraction on this whole number set, which is we are going to study about today. What is distributive property? As a number property, we will just go about the origin of this property. Okay. In this one, how will we interpret the product 3 into 9 through means of a diagram? A diagram we will have to draw and show what 3 multiplied by 3 would mean. So in this one context, I am having some black color circles, dotted circles. I mean, I can say it as a filled circles, black color circles. So they are arranged in 3 rows and 9 columns. So totally there are 27 such black balls representing, and it is represented by 3 by 9. The above diagram represents the product 3 by 9. Okay, and on splitting 9 columns as a sum of 4 columns and 5 columns, keeping the number of rows the same, we can write it as 3 by 9. 3 into 9 can be written as 3 into 4 plus 5. Will the diagram still be the same? Yes, the diagram will still be the same. Okay, so that we will see what we are doing. 3 into 9 is the expression for the above diagram. So that we are mathematically writing as the 9 is split into 4 plus 5, means the columns are separated into 4 columns separately and 5 columns separately. The total 9 columns are separated into 2. The picture is also divided. Okay. Mathematically, is it same? Yes, it is same. That is what we are going to see now. Now on effecting the split of 9, the diagram will look like. The diagram is there. I am going to split it as 3 by 4 and something like this. The total 3 by 9 diagram is this. The 3 rows and 9 columns. This I am going to split as 3 rows and 4 columns, and another one group of 3 rows and 5 columns. These two are combined. The combined is represented by the symbol plus. So on similarly, will it be equal? Yeah, you will get the same thing. So 3 into 4 plus 5 is can be combined as 3 by 4 and 3 by 5. 3 into 4 and 3 by 5. 3 into 5. Okay. So you get that? So the above, notice that all the diagrams have the same number of rows. All the 3 groups of figures that you see here, groups of black circles. Okay. Same number of rows, and it is 3 in this case. Okay. I have taken a specific case and I'm doing. That is mathematically 3 into 4 plus 5 equal to 3 into 4 plus 3 into 5. We have distributed the 3 among the two numbers 4 and 5. the operation between 3 and 9 is multiplication. So that multiplication is distributed among the splitted columns, 3 multiplied by 4 and 3 multiplied by 5. That is why we normally use it as the multiplication, distributive property of multiplication over addition. Addition is the 4 plus 5 indicates the addition of the two numbers. That's why we say it is addition. So we will see the reverse of it again here. Okay. How will you interpret the product 3 by 4 through means of a diagram? Through means of a diagram, how will you say it? So 3 by 4, it is this 3 rows and 4 columns are there, same balls, black balls, and the above diagram represents the product 3 by 4 as you see. And how will you represent the product 3 by 5 through means of a diagram? This is 3 by 5. The above diagram represents the product 3 by 5. In the above, notice that both the diagrams have the same number of rows, namely 3. One aspect is same, both are having the same number of rows, 3. So combining or mathematically you say adding the above two diagrams, it looks like these two are combined. After combining, it becomes something like this. Means that is mathematically 3 multiplied by 4 plus 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 3 multiplied by 5 plus 4 plus 5. Okay. So it is 9, but we are not explicitly writing it. It is same as 3 into 4 plus 5 plus 3 into 4 into this one. We have taken specific numbers 3, 4, 5, 3 into 9, and then we have just tried to represent it and make an understanding about it. Let us verify the validity of distributive property. Arithmetically also we can do it by computing the left hand side and right hand side of the expression separately. See, that expression has two sides. It is an equation. So it has an equation symbol. So it is an equation. So every equation has a left hand side and a right hand side, and the values in the value of the left hand side and the value of the expression on the left hand side and the value of the expression on the right hand side are equal, should be equal. That is why we say it as an equation. The left hand side equation of the expression, left hand side expression of the equation is 3 into 5 plus 4. You have seen it. So if you arithmetically compute it using our BODMAS rule, you can say first you will have to simplify whatever is inside the bracket. So 5 plus 4 is equal to 9, that you are simplifying, which is equal to 3 into multiply by 27. If you take up the right hand side of the expression, it is 3 multiplied by 5 plus 3 multiplied by 4. So again you apply the BODMAS rule here. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15, 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. So now brackets removed, now 15 plus 12 is 27. You are getting the same answer. So that is why I said it is an equation. Equation like left hand side and right hand side are equal. You have computed the value of the left hand side expression of the equation and the right hand side expression of the equation separately and checked that both are equal. Okay, this is what we mean by arithmetically we are verifying. Okay, so now the previous arithmetic equality is proved for the 3 specific whole numbers and can be proved for any set of 3 whole numbers and thus generalized as a property or rule. Upon generalization, it can be stated as we are taking specific numbers. Okay, now we will take any 3 numbers ABC and write it. How will it look like? And the equality will be written as the left hand side will be, you can take the 3 numbers as A, B and C, and you can write the left hand side as A into B plus C, which is equal to right hand side A into B plus A into C. You see A, the first factor on the left hand side expression, is represents the number of rows on the whole arrangement, and right hand side the 2 terms are there, in that the factor A, I mean the number of rows in the two splitted arrangement of that remains the same. So in that case, the fact is referred to as distributive property over addition, because B and C are added, so it is called over addition, and we are doing it. So in the illustration, 3 into 9 equal to 3 into 4 plus 9. We have taken an illustration as 3 into 9 and it is splitted as 3 into 4 plus 5. This is what it is. So that is the generalization of this is this. Okay. If 9 can be written as 10 minus 1 also. Instead of taking 4 plus 5, we are taking 10 minus 1. Okay. And processing and proceeding in the same manner, we will end up with proving 3 into 9 equal to 3 into 10 minus 1. I have just replaced the 9 with 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. So that is it. So can we still write it is equal to 3 into 10 minus 3 into 1? Yes, of course you can. And on generalization, it can be stated as, we have taken a specific case and seen. If we see the left hand side, 3 into 9 is 21. If we see the right hand side, 3 times are 30 minus 3 1 are 3. 30 minus 3 is 27 again. So we have taken a particular example and proved. Now we have generalized it. A multiplied by B minus C is equal to A multiplied by B minus A multiplied by C. And here on the left hand side expression, the term factors B and C are connected with a negative minus. We say it as the fact is referred to as a distributive property over subtraction. And now let us verify the distributive property taking any other set of three numbers. We are going to check the validity of the distributive property over subtraction here. Okay, we are taking A equal to 2, B equal to 6 and C equal to 4. We can check it wherever it is defined, because subtraction is not defined for all values of whole numbers. Okay, so we have chosen B and C in such a way B minus C has an answer in the whole number set. So we have taken B greater than C. So 6 is greater than 4. So for this set of values, we will check whether the distributive law holds good or not. So for any three whole numbers, the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction is this: A into B minus C equals A into B minus A into C. Distributive property, and you are going to check it, verify it for the set of three numbers A equal to 2, B equal to 6 and C equal to 4. So verifying means you will be finding the value of the left hand side expression separately and the right hand side expression separately, and see that you are getting the same answer both sides, and thus you will be verifying it. So let us first take the left hand side. The step 1, we are taking the LHS. LHS stands for left hand side of the distributive property over addition, which is A into B minus C. We will be substituting the values for A, B, C. So we get A is substituted with 2, B is substituted with 6 and C is substituted with 4. So the next step becomes 2 into 6 minus 4. This is the specific arithmetic expression for the left hand side. So we will apply the BODMAS rule to find the value of the expression within the brackets, which is 6 minus 4 equals 2. So in the next step, 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. Okay, we have got the left hand side of the expression as 4. Now in step 2, we will find the value of the expression on the right hand side. RHS of the distributive property over subtraction. So it is A into B minus A into C. So we will substitute the values of A, B, C in this expression. We will get for A we have put 2, for B we have put 6. Okay, again here it is equal to 2 into 6 minus 2 into 4. Applying BODMAS rule, we get 12 minus 8, 2 6 are 12 and 2 minus 2 4 are 8. Again 12 minus 8 is equal to, so this is both ways. This in step 1, left hand side value expressions value and the value of the right hand side both comes out to be 4 equal. So we have verified the value, LHS value and RHS value are both same and equal to 4, and hence it is verified. This is the way we verify a distributive property for any given set of 3 numbers wherever subtraction is defined. Again, understand that subtraction is not defined for all whole numbers, so you must keep it in mind while doing the sums.